trend on IG. People like it.
It's week 5 of the NFL, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the 49ers and the Rams. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should. And what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done.
Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. A good start. One play, 10 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's going to be Samuel with a run. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. There are the numbers for Samuel from that game last week. 15 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carry.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. Third down and 13. They'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bosa drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Not that time for Watkins. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Now Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Watkins. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. The Niners at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Hey, Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them
galvanize themselves and go forward and get a win in this one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They'll roll him out right. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 14. From the gun, it's Lance. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And his kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the 2nd part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's Lance to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Throwing now is Lance. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Lance looking to throw it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
This is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 3. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's got this down to the 35. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Back to throw now on 1st down. Touchdown, Rams! From 13 yards out. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead out to 11. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now Lance going to throw. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
49ers 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the 2nd half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. That would have set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Working from the gun, Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And San Francisco gets set to go here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Lance now to throw. Again, that's Watkins. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Watkins. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 for the Niners there to first down. Shotgun now for Lance. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On play action, Lance. Look at the big fella go. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll give it to Samuel. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Here's a give to Samuel. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Diabador Lenore up to make the tackle. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Samuel.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 9 now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! From 6 yards away.
And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Lance looking to throw it.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And going to books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems...
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back. 33-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. And at this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too.
Another carry for the wide receiver, Samuel.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll set up to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua, 32 yards. And the Rams take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. 2nd down and inches. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He'll drop to throw. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw again. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
Back to throw again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Back to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk from 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.